How do you apply for the Medicaid LTSS program in Delaware? Listen, if that's your only question, stick around to the end because I can definitely help you out with that one. All right. So what's up? Sorry, y'all. I don't know. The phone popped on me. I don't know. But look, how y'all doing either way? You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who I am, my name is Kion Church. A lot of people like to call me Mr. KC. I don't know. They say it sounds a lot easier. Whatever you got to do, just go ahead and do that. All right. Look, if you hear with me live, hashtag live. You hear with me in a rebroadcast, hashtag rebroadcast. And as your Medicaid caregiver guide, I'm that dude to help you out, get through that Medicaid path. I'm gonna help you out a lot. I'm gonna give you a lot of good information. You know what I mean? You might know somebody need this information, tag them in the comments, I don't know, share this, if you on YouTube, give me some of them good thumbs that you got over there. Give me some reactions. I don't know, do what you got to do, but we're gonna get this message all the way out there. All right. So what do? We help financially challenged family members to become paid caregivers through the long-term Medicaid system, which they call LTSS. You know what I'm saying? And why do we do that? Because I really believe that if you helping other people, you shouldn't have to struggle with your own self. Like, that's crazy. You're doing the best that you can. You helping others out and you struggling. It don't make no sense. You know what I mean? Not to dip off the topic, but listen, I'm going to come up with that caregiver manifesto side hustle for all you people out there in the audience that's doing what I'm doing. And you need to put some money in your pocket. All right. So that's what it is. Stacy, what's up? She says, send her the link to the live. So if y'all out here and you got a link to the live, let me know. Maybe you can send it to her. Send it to all your friends. You know what I mean? Don't just send it to my friends. Send it to your friends. All right. So how do you apply for Medicaid LTSS program in Delaware? Well, let's get to it, man. Because that's y'all don't really care about me. You just want to know all my good information. So how do you do that? Well, first, it's not sticky tricky, but it's different. You know what I'm saying? And like they say, it's simple, but you're gonna have to play for it. All right. So this is what you do. If you want to be into the program, the LTSS program, or what's commonly known as long-term care, you got to already have Medicaid. See, now that's the sticky, tricky thing that they don't tell you. And that's really like your only, way of getting in. And then some people be confused because they be saying, well, I got Medicaid, you know what I mean? How come I'm not in the program, or am I in the program? Hey, how you doing, Miss Atry? I see our Spanish liaison is in the building. Make sure you hitting that thumb when you get to the building. Make sure you hashtag in your city, your state, uh hashtag live, hashtag rebroadcast. Do what you got to do, but let the people know that you in the building. You know what I'm saying? If you speak Spanish, tell them something good in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. We got a nice Spanish community in our town. So that's what's up. So yeah, look, first of all, you don't want to get stuck not even having a shot of getting into the program because you're not in Medicaid. You know what I mean? Or you may have like a Aetna or a Blue Cross or some other kind of insurance, and that be your part A, and then you got Medicaid, and then you wondering how come I can't get in the program. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard to get in the program if you don't have Medicaid as your primary insurance. See, that's what they didn't tell you. You know what I mean? Shout out to the people who let the secrets go. You know what I'm saying? And we're not messing with the gatekeepers, man, because a lot of people won't keep all the good information to themselves, and then we stuck. You know what I'm saying? Our family's the one needs the money. You know what I mean? I know me. I had to move home. I had to move back home. I say home because I lived, with my parents at one point in my life, but as their health started declining, they needed me. So I had to come on back. Who is Stacy B entering the studio? Did you want to be on a video or did you want to watch, Miss Stacy? You could do either one. You know what I'm saying? You's a boss. You know what I mean? You know a lot about this healthcare thing. I heard you was in the studio. If you just want to watch, that's cool too. But make sure if you know somebody who needs this, who needs a paid caregiver, who needs to get paid because they already the caregiver, make sure you sharing this message. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you need me, the number on the screen, 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. I had to look at the number real fast. Yo, what's messing with? I think one of the shows last week, I gave my cell phone out. Yo, I be lunching. Yo, it's about 12 people called me, and I'm like, how you get my cell phone number? But it's all good. I'm gonna still help you out either way, man. You know what I mean? It's my fault. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna front. You know what I mean? My number been in the phone book since it was a phone book. It ain't in the phone book now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you if you remember the phone book. Wow. Put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? See, and that phone book is really what I call that Medicaid LTSS application. It looked like a phone book, man. That thing is super heavy. You know what I mean? I don't even know how people maneuver through that joint without a dude like me to be walking them through. You know what I'm saying? So, which brings me along to the next thing. I hate to tell y'all like in little pieces, man. I just get carried away, and I really like hanging out with y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you like hanging out with me, hashtag I like hanging out with you, KC. They be texting me, man. Y'all know we on a live, man. Join the live, man, and don't be watching the live, especially my Facebook folks. Don't be watching the live and don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can see y'all comments on here. The YouTube, it take me a little time. Miss Atree's watching. She says, that's past my time. What's past your time? The phone book? Oh, you saying the phone book is past your time? If you seen a phone book in your lifetime, let me know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just be like, yo, Casey, you crazy. I've never seen a phone book. Look, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Back in the day, like nobody, unless you had your name in a phone book. Like you can talk all that talk you want. Everybody house got a phone, and I ain't talking about your house number, because when we had phone books, most people had a house phone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that? You know what I mean? Shout out to the house phone with the 50-foot cord, and the joint in the kitchen, and you outside on the phone. You know what I'm saying? That's before cell phones too. So you know what I mean? If you didn't have your name in that phone book, and I ain't talking about your last name and where your home address. Like I'm trying to be in the book. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying like, look, y'all see my name in the phone book. That's like that's like top echelon back in the day. You know what I mean? So look, you gotta know that in order to be in the LTSS program, you gotta have Medicaid as your primary insurance. Now, if you got Medicaid and anything else, you already know Medicaid not your primary, because Medicaid don't take nobody as a secondary. And I know that was your question. I know that's why you was going to ask me that. You know what I mean? That's why I just went ahead and threw that out to you. You know what I'm saying? KC, don't sugarcoat it, baby. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you everything you need, man. I'm telling people, man, what I do is different. I walk you from the parking lot to the VIP personally. Now, if you pull up, you know what I'm saying, to your peoples with the club, who you want to work with? You want to work with a dude like me that's going to get your car parked, get you in the door, no problems, get you to the section, and get them bottles ordered for you. You know what I mean? That's what I do. That's what I do, man. Shout out if you've been with me, you know what I'm saying, at the club, man, because y'all know how we do it. Miss Karen, how you doing today? Hashtag live. Hashtag live if y'all in the building, man. Hashtag rebroadcast if you watching this on a rebroadcast. It's actually says she like hanging out with me. Right. Because I know how to have a good time, man. Listen, and I'm gonna take care of y'all. If you need that Medicaid good, fast pass, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been a great adventure. Jokers be like, oh man, I don't want to pay. Man, listen, we riding everything. You know what I'm saying? Listen. I come after 4, we ride everything. We ain't playing. We ain't playing. So if you need the best care, if you need the best person to walk you through the space, 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. I definitely walk you all the way through the space. And I know everything, you know what I'm saying, about that. Now, don't talk to people that I know, because they're going to say, I think I know everything, period. Now, I ain't saying that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they going to say. Absolutely, Miss Stacy talking about, yes, VIP all day. That's the only way we roll. You know what I mean? And check it out. You ain't got to hang out with me. You know what I'm saying? You can do it on your own. You don't need me. You know what I'm saying? You never going to need me. And I don't want y'all to think like you going to need me. But what I want you to know is if you don't use me, man, it's gonna be a long time, man. I seen people had a application in for 6 months before they decided to call me. Like they got the idea off of me watching me on TV, but they didn't want to call and ask me for no help. So it was like, hey, man, now they're getting desperate and they noticed that they turned the application in 6 months ago, and yo, it really ain't working. What's going on, young lady? How you doing today? Don't be texting me. We on the live, man. Get on the live with me. So yeah, like I'm saying, 9 months later, they want to hit you up and be like, yo, I'm stuck. You know what I mean? The gatekeeper, got me jacked up. What do I do? What's going on with y'all? All right, I gotta send a link out because they texting me. So y'all need to like don't be texting me. Y'all need to catch me on YouTube. You on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be in a program to get the best help. You know what I mean? You don't want to go by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody to help you out, to navigate you, to be able to put you in position faster. And that's why you got people like me. I'm your caregiver liaison of sorts. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. I'm just out here being reliable. Absolutely. Miss Karen, what's going on? What's going on? Talk to me. If you got a comment, whatever, man, put it in the comments, man. If you on YouTube, make sure you hitting that thumb button because we need them thumbs to go up, man. You know what I'm saying? They love us over there. You know what I'm saying? There or social media audience really ain't that big, but apparently in 50 states we popping. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. And sometimes you got to be popular before you be popular. You got to be popular in the outside world before you be popular in your own house. That's just how I do. But listen, them 100 people that we helped out, you know what I mean, in 2025, they know what time it is because, you know what I mean, shoot, we got them right in. Have you ever applied for Medicaid long-term care before? Type yes if you have, or no if this is your first time learning all about it. Right, that's a good reliable aid question. That's a good question. Good day, Mr. KC. Good day, Miss Director Ivy. How you doing today? Did you get the link? Do you want to get on? We like you around here, baby. You want to get on, you let me know. All you gotta do is say the word any day you want. So look, if you here with me in the live, hashtag live. If you here with me in the rebroadcast, hashtag rebroadcast. So look, main thing you need to know. In order to get in a program, you gotta have Medicaid as your only insurance carrier. All right. See, that's the first hurdle. See, people be thinking, yo, I got this, I got that, I got it all, man. I should be in there. Nah, don't work like that, fam. Back up. Hold tight, as they say. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, oh, slow down, cowboy. That ain't how they play it. All right. So, boom, you sweet now. You got Medicaid as your sole provider. What do you need to do? You need to try to see if you can get into the program. Now, how do you get into the program? Yo, it's an application. It's real simple. Now, the people, I want to tell you something. If you already got Medicaid and you're just not in the program, it's simple for you because all you got to do is fill out this little application, and that's going to open the door to everything. That's going to take you all the way to the top. That's going to get you a personal case manager. You know what I'm saying? Miss Ludia says she live, hashtag live. Shout out to our special engineer in the building. Kenya on the line. Okay. The program is going to get you everything. You know what I mean? Going to get you a case manager. Case manager going to get you things that you never even imagined that you could get. Let's say if you're a little bit on the handicap side and you need some handicap accessories at your house. You know what I mean? All over the place. Man, I got these grab bars, pops, I got a stair chair, you know what I'm saying? I got a ramp up. I mean, they do all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you in the right position. You know what I mean? But like I said, you got to be Medicaid long-term healthcare program. And also, why I tell people to go there is because they can get a paid caregiver. Now, you probably got 20 people taking care of you. You know what I mean? You know, your nephew bringing you that cheesesteak every Friday after work. You know what I'm saying? So and so running to the store for you. You know what I mean? So and so might be dropping you a plate off. But listen, everybody gonna be sporadic. You know why? Because ain't nobody getting paid. Ain't nobody getting paid. Only way you're gonna lock in with somebody, a good individual. Now, I'm not saying them people ain't good. What I'm saying is they got other priorities and they got other things that they got to do. So, what do you need to do? You need to find you somebody that we can put the paycheck into their pocket, and then they going they're gonna be like, look, can my aunt Nikki get some more hours? Cause you know, I love this. You know what I'm saying? And we tell her to around the schedule that you want. Like, we don't determine the hours or the times that you need the stuff. You determine that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna say, hey, look, you know, it'd be best for me if I could have somebody at my house first thing in the morning to help me get up, you know, with my activities of daily living. You know what I'm saying? I might need some help brushing my teeth. You know, like my pop, for instance. He can do it all himself, but he gonna need some help getting in there. He gonna need some help getting into the bathroom. Boom, you put that toothpaste on his brush. He go ahead and handle that. He just needs you to go ahead and do the little things. You know what I'm saying? So if you like that, that's what you need. You determine the morning time's the best time for you. We're gonna pay nephew to come on out there and straighten you out in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you like some of my peoples, you know what I mean, they ain't getting up till noon. So they don't want to see nobody in the morning. I got some people that like, look, don't even call me till after 12. You know what I'm saying? If you one of them, absolutely, yes, very flexible. If you one of them, then guess what? You know what I mean? We're gonna pay your people to come around after 5. I don't know, maybe you want, you know, dinner and a little companionship, you know, a little light house cleanup, you know, your area. We ain't going all over the house, you know what I mean? I can't make nobody go clean your basement if you ain't been in the basement, you know what I'm saying? But if you've been in the basement, I'll make sure they keep your basement tidy, you know what I'm saying? Around your area, you know what I mean? Keep you clean, you know what I'm saying? Your area clean, because that's really how you want it. You don't want to be in the spot. I don't care whose spot it is. It's all nasty and not even dirty. Just I don't want to be nowhere and it's all dusty and crazy looking. Like, that don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I need my thing to look like something. Everywhere I go, you know, now my desk is messy. I don't want to turn my camera around. Y'all see my desk. But it's all paper. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I do got some chicken bones over here. You know what I'm saying? I'll be collecting these joints, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, but not really like filthy, dirty stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want like it be no, you know what I mean? You just want to keep your area clean. Now, if that's all you need, boom. We get you into this LTSS program. We get you a paid, dedicated person that's like, look, man, I'm gonna be over church crib every night, man, because y'all paying me. I mean, they was dropping that cheesesteak off once a week because, you know, because they like it. Now, you listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you put money in my pocket, we on a different kind of friendship now. You know, it's I got a lot of friends, but hey, you put money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding with you. Hey, that's how I go. So look, help us reach more people by sharing this live. Hashtag live. Share the live, man. Put this thing out there, man. If you are watching this on a book, man, I'm sure you got 5,000 friends. You know what I'm saying? I know you, man. You're a popular person. Share that thing. If you watching this on why you laughing at me? I look over it's actually laughing at me. Listen, don't make me take your Spanish job because I learned Spanish over the weekend. I just didn't tell nobody. She said, whatever. You knew that was a lie, didn't you? Nah, my Spanish super basic. I like, hey, how you doing? That's it. You know what I'm saying? But look, if you call 302-689-3240, I got a young lady who speak that talk. She can spit it, you know what I mean? And she can get you handled. You ain't got to speak no English no more, man. That's how far reliable it came. Like, you ain't like, listen, whatever language you got. Now I hope you don't got no crazy languages, you know what I'm saying, that we don't know, you know what I mean? Because we ain't got nobody for that. But you English, you Spanish, we got you. That's easy, you know what I'm saying? So look, if you're looking for the awesome healthcare, in-home healthcare provider that could help you get into the program, man, you just found me, man. And we got an awesome dynamite team. Would love to take you and your people on, man. Would love to If you the caregiver, put the paycheck in your pocket. If you the person who need the care, we love to give you somebody that's going to show you a lot of love just because, we paying them. Why not? You know what I'm saying? And this is what I be telling people. If you in Medicaid already and you in the program, this is a resource that you probably didn't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Call me 302-689-3240. I get your case manager on the phone. I tell them what we're trying to do. And, we got you. We support and have Spanish support on our team. We absolutely do. Director Ivy in the building. So what's up? You want to get on that link? You want to get on before I get off or what? What's going on? Huh, young lady? We got to put the pressure on y'all because, she be acting like we don't need to see her online. What's up, Mark, man? How you doing? Hit me on the live. Make sure you sharing this thing, man. You know what I mean? So look, if you that kind of person, I need to connect a few dots for you. You know what I'm saying? And we got you. That's easy. That's real easy. So what I would say is you need to make the phone call. For those of you who are not in the program and you want to be, let me know. You know what I mean? Now, if you got two insurances, I'm not here to tell you, cancel your Aetna. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to tell you that. What I'm going to tell you is if you cancel the Aetna, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you if you fit into the criteria, because Medicaid is a little different. You gotta have a lot of I's dotted in order to get in. So if you that kind of person, you got them I's dotted and you can get in, I'm gonna get you in. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got the I's dotted and you need a little help, I maybe can help you with that. I probably can't help you like as in do it for you. Excuse me, but I got some good resources, where some people can get you some help. You know what I mean? We had to try a lot of alternative things, getting pop some care, man. You know what I'm saying? It didn't end up playing out for me like I wanted it to with the Medicaid thing. We ended up, going through like the VA thing. So we did that. And this is also good for y'all to know, because if you're a veteran, you know what I'm saying, you can still get it like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can still come to Reliable Aid. You just got to request this. You know what I'm saying? If you got getting activities of daily living, man, you just request us and we got you, man. We're gonna put the caregiver right out there with you. Holler at me 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. Who let Tay in the studio? How you doing today? Wow. How you been, man?
I'm good.
Yeah, you still doing your big caregiving thing?
Yeah,
That's good. That's good. You still care about people in the community, huh?
of course.
Of course. Of course. That's what's up. Who keep letting all these people back here? How y'all doing today? What's up, Mr. Seth? He ain't saying nothing. But look, congratulations. I heard you're a grandmom all over again.
All over again.
Hey, what's going on, man? Yo, what's this? This something new?
I don't know, man. I guess we trying something new out. I don't know what y'all got going on today.
Dang.
Yo,
Live and up front.
live and up front. How's caregiving going? Where you at?
It's all right.
It's all right. That's what it is.
All
That's
right.
what it is. That's what it
Everybody
is.
happy, I guess.
Okay. Well, that's what's up, man. I got to get out of here because I got some other things I got to do. But I'm glad that y'all was rocking with me today, man.
I'm
Y'all
late,
hang
man.
out.
My 12 o'clock different from yours.
Absolutely. But you on the right 12 o'clock, so it's all good.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Taylor in the building. I got to go.
All right. See you,
See
bro.
you.